What's going on, guys? It's me, your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and welcome back to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So, on Sablethorn, we left off in front of the Poison Pool place, and in the last episode, we went off in that direction, cleared pretty much everything over there, and unlocked a shortcut that takes us back to the beginning of the Legacy Dungeon. But we did not go in this direction, so that's what we're going to focus on today with Sablethorn. By the way, if I have to be 100% honest, I think I'm having a lot more fun on this character than the Gravity Brute. Even though the Gravity Brute is like Oonga Boonga, he's super defensive, his survivability is quite a bit better than hers, and I mean, he can kill things from just about any distance. I really just like the fast-paced, aggressive, almost Bloodborne-like playstyle of Sablethorn. It's very fun. Speaking of Bloodborne, there is a mod available for Elden Ring right now that's called Graceborn, and it essentially is Bloodborne in the lands between. Lots of really cool Bloodborne animations, including the visceral attack, Bloodborne music, Bloodborne ambience. It's very cool, but it has original equipment. It's got original skills, original armor and weapons that are not actually in Bloodborne, and unique enemy types where they take enemies that are formed in the Elden Ring base game and then modified a little bit to look different. So, highly recommend you check that out. It's probably the closest thing we'll get to Bloodborne on PC, but who knows? I'm not going to lose faith in that. I think one day they will port that to PC, and that is going to be a day to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to stop yapping about Bloodborne. Go check out that mod if you really like Bloodborne and are looking for a way to play it, or the closest thing to it, on PC at least, and let me know what you think. But I'm going to look through here real quick. These guys are kind of just crawling all over the place, and they don't seem to aggro us, so I say that, and then the game is just like, what did you say? Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see what's off in this direction. There's a bunch of items out here. That tells me that there's probably going to be, like, giant poison dragon or something. Something's going to come out of the poison, I guarantee. Look at, you see that? My summon sign, my spirit ash icon just showed itself. So that tells me that there's probably going to be some kind of, like, either mini-boss or full-fledged boss. So we have these. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to play around with this. I want to see what the hefty pot does. I want to see just how hefty it is. Oh, hold on. Uh-huh. Yep, had a feeling. Okay. So let's do this. And you know what else we're going to do? We are going to summon our buddy old pal, Shit Eater Steve. We're going to let this guy rip. He is good. So let me go ahead and buff myself. And we're going to pop one of these. Now we're going to buff Steve. We're going to pop this. And we're going to see if when the Frenzied Flame does anything to this guy. He's got a normal bar. Oh god, I'm going to get poisoned for rolling though. That's kind of dirty. Okay, we have to get close for this. Except it didn't work? Okay. Alright. So let's... Yeah. Is he going to do the slam now? No. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let me hit this guy with an oil pot. Did that even work? There we go. And... Oh, it's hefty, alright. That damage was good, actually. That's pretty awesome. Don't care that I'm poisoned. Let's just bring this guy down. Is he going to have a phase 2? Yep, there he goes. Except that doesn't look like normal fire. That looks like Frenzied Flame. Or no, not Frenzied Flame. That looks like Death Blight. No, sir. You're not going to get me with that. Dude, how does that keep hitting me? Did they increase the range of that? Alright, fine. Let's buff up and just take him down. Is he doing the explosion thing? No, he's not. Okay. I know this guy is... There's no way he's immune to bleed or anything, so we should be able to get one of those on him, I would think. Ow. There we go. So, that's one of the things that I really like immunizing horn charm +2. Pretty sure that should raise our resistances to poison and stuff like that. It should. One of the reasons I really like Shit-Eater Steve, particular on this character, is I didn't use him just because he's really strong. Like, I mean, he is. Don't get me wrong. He does a lot of damage, and he's got a ton of health. Like, he's almost unkillable in most boss fights. But one of the reasons that I really like him a lot is because he is one of the only summons in the game that has bleed damage. So you have the Fanged Imps, right? And then you have the Vulgar Militia, and then you have the, what are those things called? The little dudes with the scythes that go insane and just cut you to pieces. You've also got those. There are limited spirit summons in the game that give you bleed damage, but he is one of them, and out of all of the ones that can do bleed damage, which will aid my character because a lot of her damage is incredibly reliant on the bleed proc, he is the best because his sword will do it. Alright, let's see how Sablethorn does against this NPC invader over here. I have a feeling things are going to go a little bit differently than with the Gravity Broom.
Those ships of the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Why don't you come strip the gold straight from my ass, dude? Nah, you're just a sore loser. I win. It is time for you to face the music, sir. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Damn, maybe this thing's better than I thought. Alright, y'all. I think I may have found the spot we're looking for. We have not been down through here yet, so let's see what awaits. Flies. What a surprise. Okay, sneaky, sneaky. Let's see what we can do. Oh, would you look at that? Flies on the ceiling. Okay, so let's do this. These guys are super weak to fire, so we're going to put some fire on. I'm going to play around with this bow a little more. See what it can do. Okay, yeah, this thing shreds. It is very dangerous. And the Rancor shot is just on, man. It does not miss. That is wicked. Okay, what do we got? More flies? Let's be real sneaky about this, shall we? Oops. As I make a bunch of noise by stepping on something, looks like we have these sort of like fly corpses here. This one in the corner is covering its face. It looks like they were very upset in their last moments. Okay, ooh, what's that? Is that one of those crosses that has a Erdtree fragment? I think it is. Alright, so we got one fly, two fly, no more on the ceiling. Should be alright. Let me make sure this isn't like a non-hostile fly that I can talk to. It's not, okay. Sorry guys, didn't mean to interrupt your crying, but... Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else in this room. Hell yeah, found another one of these. Nice. And then, okay, carved words, coalescence. Abandon here, my arm sinistral. What about your arm? I don't see it anywhere. Alright, that's fine though. You know what? Yep, that indeed was it. We found exactly what we were looking for. Nice. The dried bouquet. Let's see what that is, shall we? Raises attack power when summoned spirit dies. Are you kidding me? You could just summon something like the Stormhawk that has no health and then just reap the benefits. That would be wicked. Wonder if this guy knew about that cross of Mikola in there.
Righteous tarnished.
Oh, here we go. We got a couple things. Ask about the person in verdigris armor.
Oh, you must mean Samor. Samor is a kind and stalwart ally. He provisions our little outfit. Samor traffics with the forager brood, his brethren, who collect supplies from all corners of the land. No doubt they find inspiration in his many virtues. These are not your foes, Tarnished. Should you spot any forager brood, be sure to mind your manners. Righteous Tarnished. Well, I'm much obliged. As suspected, kindly Mikola has visited the lands which hold the tower, and appears intent on wholly dispossessing himself of his flesh. He must be seeking entrance to the Tower of Shadow.
I think that's where I'm trying to go. Tower of Shadow. There it is. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything we can hope to accomplish in the Ballarat settlement, so maybe it's time to head off in this direction now. And to give you guys some perspective, I'm sure a lot of people who've already played the DLC probably recognize it just fine, but this is where I am on the map. So we discovered the Michaelis Cross that's here inside the Ballarat settlement, and there were some items that I was able to see from certain vantage points in there, but I just could not find a way to get to them, and believe me, I wasted a lot of time running around trying to figure it out. So instead of spending all my energy there, I think I'm going to start progressing in different directions. And one of those directions I want to go is I actually want to go this way towards the bridge, because there should be another scattered tree fragment over here, and I will take that. So we're not necessarily going to keep going in this direction towards this massive cathedral. I'm not going to go into another legacy dungeon. I actually would like to go in this direction towards the water, but I do want to go get the scattered tree fragment first if I'm able to. Woo! Ballistas, wouldn't you know it. Ah, yes. Come to Papa, or Mama, and now we're going to grab the Grace. But I do want to loot some stuff over here. I for sure want to get the goodies. What kind of host would I be if I didn't? Yeah, that looks just dangerous. That looks bad. That looks like a whole lot of pain. Let's go this way instead. Now the question is, which side do we do first? I think I'm feeling this side. Bro, this thing is wicked. I really like this weapon. What were they thinking? The Fire Knight's Cookbook 2. Let's take a look. A fire coil. What is a fire coil? Let's find it, shall we? Fire coil. There we go. I need embers of mesmer, though, to make it. Use FP to conjure tiny fire snakes. Oh, okay. So it's like a mesmer fire snake throwable. That's kind of cool. Oh! He never even had a chance. Woo! Come here. Give me your booty. That's how we do it. What am I afraid of? They're just perfumers, man. Come on, let's get it over with. You're not blocking me. These beast claws are unblockable. I learned that the hard way against Weapon X. Yeah, and then there was one. Nope. No, 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 no. There'll be none of that. Hey, there's pages too. What do you know? They just had to keep it canon, didn't they? Alright. Let me just funnel y'all in over here, and we can play. Oh, you're not a page. Yes. I love it. It's so good. What even is that? Whatever perfume art he was trying to use on me right there was very bad. It didn't track at all. Works for me. Hello, Fire Spark perfume bottle. What the hell is that? It's a fucking weapon. Scales with dexterity. Boo. Perfume bottle made into a weapon by perfumers of the realm of shadow. Attacks release perfumed powder, are producing sparks of fire. The crusade was a violent purge, and the perfumers were not called there to heal. And it has kick. I wonder if you can change the Ash of War on it. It is pure fire damage. There's no physical. That's kind of wicked. Could you imagine dousing your enemies in oil pots and then using the perfumer's talisman to increase the damage? I already have ideas in mind. Okay, and per the plan of action, we're now going to start heading in the direction of the lake, which this path should take us directly to. I don't think there's any point in killing these guys. They're very easy and they don't drop anything good. Okay, let's check up here real quick, see if there's anything tucked away. And there is. What do you got? Savage Lion's Claw. Bro, Lion's Claw is already a pretty savage ability. I'm officially curious. Okay. Let's see what we got. There looks to be a shack right there. So I'm going to head in that direction. Oh, we have a Grace too. Thank goodness. And then look, there's another one of these spots. It's glowing blue, which is what led us to a very suspicious, non-hostile, Lesser Kindred of Rot NPC. I wonder if it's going to be a reoccurring theme. Let's check. So, new checkpoint established. Oh shoot, we can go under the bridge and follow it along that way. We're definitely going to do that in just a second. Wait, where'd it go? I'm not crazy. It was glowing blue. What happened to the blue spot? Oh. Abandoned ailing village. Okay, it did lead us to an item though, so that's good. What the hell is that? Is that fly people? Yep, those are flies. Okay, let's go deal with these guys, get the purple item. Okay. Let's, have our wits about us. It'd probably be smarter to fight these guys on torrent, but I'm not going to. Nope. I've seen what you do. No. No. The answer is no. What, more? Come here. Mine's better than yours. Let's get this Spirit Ash. Revered Spirit Ash. Pardon. Okay. Guarantee we're going to get an opportunity to go down there. I can feel it. So what is... Oh, get out of here. What's in these huts? Let's find out if there's any good loot. Probably need to drop down into the roof for this one. So let's do that. Oh, no, there was a door. Never mind. Broken rune. Then there's the lake. Let's see what this guy has to say. Talk fast, man. They're coming. Oh, it hurts. Yeah. Fascinating. Oh, shit. Ride like the wind, bullseye. And now we're going to head, excuse me, in this direction, because it looks like there's goodies. I see items in the hut, and I don't know if this is the case with the DLC, but, you know, I would think that they're... I'm not naive. Those are purple items. There's several of them. That means there's bad guys. Something doesn't want me to have these. It's going to have a confrontation with me if I try to grab them. Okay, the Furnace Visage. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, and then the Greater Potentate's Cookbook 2. Let's have a look at that, see what else we can cook. The Hefty Furnace Pot. Okay, let's see if we can make one. Here we go. Hefty Furnace Pot. I need more Embers of Mesmer. So, I don't know if that item respawns. I could theoretically keep resting at the Grace and grabbing it from that tent, just for the sake of collecting them, farming them, just to see what this thing does. But it says, throw out enemy to create a whirlwind of flame. Look at those arms, man. Look at the design of the pot. That's pretty cool. Huge fan of that. I'm thinking we're going to have to find an excuse to use one of those. Oh. Whatever that is, it's breathing. Alright, here we go. I'll have no shadow folk intervening in my fight against this creature, so y'all just stay right there. Don't trust you two. Alright, let's see what we got. That is 100% an undead dragon. 100%. Look at it. Oh boy, I'm excited. Here we go. First dragon of the DLC. Let's get it. Yeah, wake up. Oh my god, he's got so much health. He's got so much health. I think I've made a mistake. Can you be bled? You can. It just doesn't do a whole lot. Oh god. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Torrent, let's do our thing. Ride like the wind, bullseye. Oh shit, his stomp will do it. Okay, so our claws are not doing a whole lot of damage. Let's experiment and see what this will do. Oops. Wrong button. Oh my god, his jump attack is kind of insane, even for a dragon. That did quite a bit. Okay. If he is an undead dragon, we're going to put on my trump card for those who live in death. Oh, come on. What even was that hitbox? How does this work? Okay, that did a shit ton of damage. So now we know what we need to do. Oof, oof. And he causes frostbite, it looks like. Yep, he does Ghost Flame with his stomps. That's kind of insane. What the hell was that? Oh, it was an AoE that he just did. Okay. There it goes. Oh, shit, I'm out. Okay, let's do this, shall we? I kind of want to... Okay, so he does that like a fan. It doesn't do your typical, like, long-ranged sort of blast. He has a lot of reach. Okay. But that does not have a lot of reach. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, let me get back in range of you, sir. Go. Dodge that. Bro, the holy damage does crazy good to him. Is there a second one? Dodge that. Sir. Oof! Tried to dodge. So he true combos. Interesting. Dodge that. Right in the chin. Okay. Damn, he gave me 100,000 runes, he gave a dragon heart, and you get a somber ancient dragon smithing stone from that dude. Sweet. I didn't even look at his name! I feel stupid. I should have looked at the health bar and read his name. Now I feel dumb. Alright, so allow me to explain real quick. That fight went buttery smooth only because of this sword. And here's the thing. Like I said, when it comes to Sablethorn, she has very low strength and dexterity. She meets the minimum requirements for any of the weapons that I use, but I make them scale with faith, is how I get the damage output with her. But this sword in particular, when I was trying to figure out what weapon I wanted to use for holy damage in particular, I defaulted to 2 weapons. The Michelin Knight Straight Sword, which is very, very good. This is an excellent weapon in the base game, has low stat requirements, and you can get very, very good damage, especially against undead enemies with this, without investing heavily into strength and dexterity. And then the other weapon I have is this guy, the Envoy's Horn. It's goofy, sure, it's kind of a hilarious weapon, but it shines. I'm telling you, this weapon is good. Don't sleep on it. And then I have this just in case, because this is pure holy damage. This probably would have done even better against that dragon, but the Michelin Knight Straight Sword, it has this wicked projectile. So not only can you fight things that are far away, but it gives you a temporary buff. So that worked incredibly well against that dragon. First try. Let's go. Oh, hello. I've seen a good katana, but a great katana. Okay, that's absolutely wicked. This is literally Monster Hunter. It has the frickin' Hiten Mitsurugi style. Okay, I need to stop geeking out, because that's just... okay, that's so wicked. Did we find a cave? I was just blabbing about this a second ago. I just blabbed about that before we found the dragon. I was like, I wonder if the DLC is like the base game and there's going to be caves. Lo and behold, there is... Okay, hold on. I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm too excited. Before we go into the cave, let's... You know what? This is a great opportunity to see if these deathbirds, miniature deathbirds, are also weak to the holy damage, because they also have the ghost flame, right? The answer is yes. Oh my god, the answer is super yes. Grave bird armor, okay. Looks like we aggroed them though. We have not been to this shack. No, we have not seen this one. So we do want to go in here. What on earth is that? Hi. That fly sounded female. Oh, okay. Well, there are 10 of these? We just picked up the tier 10 Potentate Cookbook. That means that there's like 7 more we need to get. The Hefty Fly Pod. Okay. So let's see what that is. Hefty Fly Pod. Okay. Throw out enemies to release large swarm of blood flies. Whoa! And it scales with arcane? You can throw a giant bleed pot? Ha ha ha! Oh, hello. Looks like we've found the Winding Staff. That's so cool. At some point, we are going to drop down through those and be able to go there. And if that's the only way to get down, so be it. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm having such a good time in this DLC. I think they've simply outdone themselves. We've barely even scratched the surface on both characters, and I'm having so much fun. It is very good. And I'm really curious to see what's going to be down in here. I don't know if this is going to be like an actual cave that's going to dead end with a boss, or if this is just going to be... Okay, the Bell Rat Jail. So it looks like this is going to be sort of your traditional cave slash mine slash catacomb in the base game. Here we go. So that Shit-Eater Steve is now level 5. Let's see what we got down here. What kind of enemy type are they going to throw at us? What in the fuck? It's beautiful. Look at all these giant pots. can we, like, knock them down? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you sure showed me, man. That's the other thing I like about this sword. The moveset is very unique. It's not like other straight swords. I'm pretty sure this is the only straight sword in this game that has its attack set. The frozen maggot. Okay. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to take your frozen maggots. Can we go through there? Like... Can you imagine? He's just drummed, suddenly crack! Ah! Down you go. I'm sorry, dude. I'll give it back later. Let's see what else is waiting for us down here. I don't think we're going to have enough time for this episode to clear the entire thing, but we can at least work our way down. Oh my god. You talk about it, and you're basically willing it into your existence. These guys are different than the other shadow folk. Is it just me, or do these guys look like undead cat people? Are those ears? Yeah, look, they're clawing. These are like beast folk. I feel like I'm bullying them. They're not much of a challenge. Okay, we can go two different ways. We can go this way, or we can go down the bridge. I think we should go this way. This probably dead ends, if I had to guess. Okay, yes, this is just a bonus room. I mean, you guys had every chance in the world to do your ambush right there. Doesn't even feel like they're trying to kill me anymore. I want to know what's going on with these pots, man. Like, I want to know, can we hit them? Like, can we knock them down? I think it's time to try. Not with our good arrows, though. Not the bleed arrows. Those are like a damage source. Okay, no. So we can't hit those and knock them down. That would have been cool. Always worth trying, though. You. It's time to face the music. I win. Telling you guys, don't sleep on the trumpet. It's so good. It's through there. Okay, can't open that. Plenty of freezing maggots we're getting. I wonder if we're gonna get, wonder if there's gonna be like a cookbook in this level. Dude, how far does it go? Look at that down there. And this goes on forever. Wow, that's amazing. What is that? What enemy type is that? You guys see what I'm seeing? What is that? I don't like it. Okay, what do we got going on in here? Lock on, don't lie. I hear you. Okay, we can jump through there. Do we want to is the question. Stop that. These jars look just like Alexander. No hidden walls? That's kind of surprising. Is there anything else in this room? Like, you would think the game would give you kind of sort of an incentive to jump on these jars, right? To try to get to something special or unique, but I guess not. Okay, what's down here? Before we drop down like an idiot and trap ourselves into an ambush. Okay, this is honestly very bizarre. Like, so far there's nothing difficult down here. These guys are just sitting down and chilling? I mean, Sorry. I was just trying to put him down. I wasn't trying to embarrass him. Okay, I may be missing something. Maybe there's some kind of, like, dangerous mechanic that they do that they just haven't done to me yet. I don't know. It's starting to concern me just a little bit. Okay, Thalfrost boluses. That's for frostbite, so we know something is going to inflict frostbite. Some shit's going to go down in here. That's a big jar down there. Oh, man. This is so cool. It's so good. Oh, please, not the jar. Anything but that. I swear, a living saint I'll surely be. Please, you must forgive me. Forgive me, please. Oh, my God. I'm just trying to imagine somebody being like, don't make me go get the jar. And people are just like, oh, no, not the jar. Not the jar, please. My poor baby boy got eaten by the crocodiles. Is it going to make me jump down on the freaking jars? That is peak. I'm telling you. Yes, please. I 100% will platform down the jars. Bro, this straight sword is so good, man. It's so good. So we came out of that room. Not super worried about that guy. Let's see what's in here. This is bad. This is a boss or something. Lock on, don't lie. Okay, where is he? These are... Oh my god, that's what the enemy type is. This is living jar flesh. That is both horrifying and incredible at the same time. So now we have to be watching for living jar flesh that's going to attack us. We got a third tier Shadow Realm rune. I wonder how much that'll give us. Probably like 30,000 or something. I think that's everything. Sorry, pal. I've been following a rule on this channel for 10 years now. I don't like leaving things live. So now let's scale downward. The exciting part that I've been looking forward to. Okay, so these chains, you have to worry about the chains. Like, that chain almost messed me up. There's an item on this one. I feel like I'm jumping down a little too quickly. I could be missing something. Is there multiple ways to drop down? Or... Okay, so yes, look, what do you know? There's a split in path here. So you can either jump to that one, and then that one, and progress down that side all the way to the bottom, or it gives you the option to jump to this one, it looks like. But that is looking like kind of a tricky jump, if I'm being honest. Let's do this. Oof! That was dangerous. So yeah, we could have gone down that way and progressed all the way to the bottom where I can see some jars running around, but then we wouldn't have been able to get this chest. So glad I was at least trying to pay attention, sir. Alright, strike damage is best for these guys. Look, your buddy attacked me first, okay? I don't trust any of these guys. What was that nightmarishness? Okay, so these guys don't seem... Mimic. These guys don't seem to be weak to holy damage. I might be better off, thank you, switching back to fire damage. Just for those guys. Okay, 1, 2... I don't see any more. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, little guy. Damn, that was oddly satisfying, though. Okay, so I can see another one over there. You see that? That looks ready to attack. So, we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled for that dude. Tally-ho! Oh, shit. Sorry, man. I'm sorry! Oh, he reminds me of Uncle Alexander. I'm sorry. The importance of lock-on. Okay, so let's do a little test here, shall we? Let's see... Let's see how fire does against these guys. Because I'm thinking fire is probably much smarter against this enemy. Can I be poisoned? Yes, they can. Okay, so they're not immune to status effects. Wow, he dodged the music. Very interesting. This place is just... It's eerie, man. Everything wants to kill you here. Let's switch back to our Beast Claw. Let's see... Let's see what some ravenous fire damage will do to these things. Oops. Wrong button. Hello. Okay. So yeah, fire and slash damage. Very bad for them. Noted. I think that's this whole room, right? I think down here is where we saw that guy. Mm-hmm. Nasty ass trap. Innard meat. Okay. It's probably a... I would make an educated guess that that is a crafting material for some of the hefty pots. Which I'm very much looking forward to playing around with. I have screwed around with them just a tiny bit off screen. So look, I 100% can tell what's going on with this. You're not going to get me, okay? Did I just break his jar? Oops, wrong flask. So you know what these things remind me of? These remind me of the Hollow Undead in the Painted World in Dark Souls 1. The swollen ones that can shoot the fire at you with the torch. I see. Okay, they jump at you. Have a taste of this. Except I missed completely. What in the world was that? Okay, so these guys are flat out fucking dangerous. It is not smart to experiment with these guys. It is best to deal with them right away. So there was no status effect with that. There was no bleed or poison buildup, it didn't look like. But that was flat out dangerous. That did almost my whole health bar in just one attack. And I wasn't paying close enough attention to notice if it was both of them hitting me at the same time with the same attack. I don't know if it's because I got hit twice, but that was a lot of damage. Okay. Well, that was pretty inconvenient. We were right there, about to get the good stuff where the big pot was. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cut it here, guys, because this episode's running a little bit long. But this is exciting. I'm really enjoying this cave. This is really great. I'm so glad that they kept the cave, like the mini dungeon system, inside the DLC. This is great news. It's fantastic to see. We have new enemy types in here that are super creepy and just flat out interesting. Like, we're getting more lore on the warrior jars. Outstanding. So, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the DLC with me. I'm having a blast playing it. Every new development is incredible and leaves me just absolutely tickled butterflies with excitement. It's very good. I'm having a lot of fun with the DLC, but thanks so much for joining me on this new episode of Shadow of the Erdtree. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.